What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are starting something new today. This is Ghostwire Tokyo. I have been pumped on this game since I first saw it. I love the concept, running around modern-day Tokyo with ghosts and goblins and all that stuff. Excuse me, running around. But God, that last state of play that we saw, where we actually get to see the game in action, mix that with it looks like a shooter mixed with spell weaving and everything. Visually, the game looks really cool, and I'm really excited to explore the story here. Real quick before we get going, though, I do want to say that there was a prelude chapter, quote unquote, that was released for this game. It was playable before today's launch, but I just never got around to checking it out. It's like an manga, anime, kind of visual novel style thing. It's about 40 minutes. We'll probably check it out in a day or so. It's just timing didn't work out to the point where we could play it. So we're going to start with this game, and we'll check out the prelude at a later date. So I'm trying to keep my intro on the shorter end because I have a tendency to ramble. So let's hop in. Yeah.
ちょっと大丈夫ですか？
動かない方がいいって。今救急車呼んでるから。大丈夫か？怪我してないの？
なあ、全然電波来ねえんだけど。なんだよこれ。
生きてやがったのか。
なんだよ。
おい、寝ぼけたガキ。この体よこせ。
なんだよこの声。
くそ、そんな都合よくはいかねえか。
あれ？
たくど素人が。俺は中にいるんだ。このぐらいなんとか耐えろ。だろな。
なんだ？何か来る。
喋んな。隠れる。いいから今は言う通りにしろ。
私が君たちを救おう。私だけが君たちを救う。君たちの魂は純化され、来るべき世界の礎となる。すでに器は整った。それは魂の住まうべきところだ。さあ、集え。良き終わりはそこにある。
Okay.
なんだよあれ。
敵だ。あと
何言ってんだよ。そもそもあんた一体。
おい、抵抗するな。だからもう俺のもんだ。お前はさっき死んだ。俺が出ていけばお前は終わる。
そんな。どうすれば。
お前に選択肢などない。俺に従え。
嫌だ。僕にはやらなきゃいけないことがある。
やらなきゃいけないこと知るかい。うだうだ言うなら他を探す。お前は終わりだ。
他誰もいないぞ。
こいつ
悪霊だか死神だか知らないが、この体は僕のものだ。あんたの指示は受けない。
そうかよ。だったら力ずくで奪うまでだ。お前には消えてもらう。仕方ねえ。まずは付き合ってやる。だが忘れるな。お前の命を握ってるのは俺だ。あんまりダダをこねるようならお払い箱だからな。分かったら早く進め。
指図するな。
You know, I can't really speak much to the performance because I don't speak Japanese. But I really like the performance that I really like the performance that Akito is giving. All right, give me a second. I've got to change this. As much as I enjoy the Japanese, it's well done. There we go. We're playing in English. Oh, you're kidding me. There we go. I know every time people try and tell me AJ subs are the best. I'm like, no, I'm dubs all the way. Ah, great, Slender Man.
What the hell?
You can't run. Do what I say if you want to live. First, you need to focus energy in your fingertips and let it out in a burst. Good. Now just keep it up. Remember to block, soften any hits you take. Not bad. Now to mop up the rest of them.
What was that? That power?
You would have been dead without me against those things. Hey kid, didn't you have something you needed to do?
Right. I've got to get to my sister.
Okay.
So on the way to meet your sister?
Forgive me if I don't want to have a chat with a guy who tried to possess me.
Fair enough.
What are you, anyway?
You first, then I'll fill you in. Still, this town's in rough shape. Never thought it'd get this bad.
Is this really Shibuya?
Moving around in this game is a little weird. It's not, I mean, it's pretty much traditional first-person shooter kind of controls, but just the way that Akito moves around, it feels kind of like he's walking through syrup. Not bad, just gonna take a little getting used to. But God, that's cool to look at.
In here. What on earth is that?
It's matter from the other side. Leaks over to our side sometimes. Learn by doing, I say. Try hitting it.
I mean, this game's kind of like,
Good. Looks like you can absorb power from those things.
This game kind of looks like Yakuza, where it's certain things are really sharp, and then certain things are just a little on the lackluster side visually. It can be weird if you're not used to it, I guess. Absorbing. Okay.
So, is your sister a patient here?
Yeah,
Talk about bad timing.
her room was on the 4th floor.
Yeah, I think the reason for the weird movements, because I'm not jogging or kind of like sliding. I'm more feeling him walking. It's more like a natural movement, as opposed to the unnatural, like I said, slide and glide of traditional first-person shooters.
What are they doing?
Gathering up souls that have been separated from their bodies.
For what?
To drag them to the underworld. Or maybe just devour them. Either way, that soul's beyond saving now.
We'll see.
Hold on. Looks like those things still haven't noticed us yet. Just stay low and try to sneak up behind them.
You know, I think Deus Ex was the recent Deus Ex games were very similar to this in a weird way, where your movement was more slow and
Overtake you.
Yeah.
Seems like you're starting to get the hang of my power.
More slow and step-like, similar to this game. It's like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and say, oh, it sucks, fuck you, game. No, it takes some getting used to. It's not traditional, shall we say. Carrying XP, raise energy levels, blah, 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 blah. Okay, traditional RPG shit. Gaining synergy level grants spirit skill points. You can yada yada yada. Okay, wind weaving. I'm assuming that's water. Enables you to perform charged ethereal weaving attacks. Hold R2. Wind, shoot 2 homing bursts of wind in rapid succession. Water, shoot a blade of water in 4 meters in diameter. Fire, shoot a fireball, explodes with a 4-meter radius.
There we go. Nice.
Even have equipment too. Cool. Excuse me, shit. Akito, full name Akita Uzuki, a 22-year-old student who gets into a terrible traffic accident in Shibuya, teetering on the brink of death. He is saved thanks to the union with a mysterious and shadowy being.
Careful. Places like this tend to be crawling with those things.
What are they?
We call them visitors. Anyway, keep your eyes open till we get out of here.
You know, with those headless schoolgirls, which is a very odd sentence. Anyone else looking at them kind of think they look like the they move around kind of like the bubble-headed nurses from Silent Hill? Yeah, man. Sorry about that coughing. It's just we're finally getting into spring, so all the weather's changing. It's getting...
Now rip its core out.
Oh my god, that's dope.
You can think of those things as something like their hearts. Just yank them out, and they're done for.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's getting to that time of year. So, the weather's changing.
Anything inside?
Just some food.
Can't be picky at a time like this. Use whatever you find.
Yeah, good point.
So I'm guessing healing items. Yeah. Restore health by eating and drinking consumables. Addition restoring health. Each food you consume gives a slight permanent boost here. A slight permanent boost. Interesting. So it's kind of a, do you want the permanent boost now, or do you want to hold it for restoration?
Top your energy with that crystallized ether.
And... Gotcha. You know, man, I'm really irritated with myself that I wasn't able to get any of this done. Last night, planning on playing this right when I got home from work. I just kind of laid down for a little bit and laid down for a little bit and just passed out. And that's what when I said earlier I ran out of time to do the prelude, that was when I was going to do it. I was going to get home, run through the prelude, grab a quick bite, and then...
What is that?
Grab a quick bite, and then start playing this game. Whoa!
Keep your guard up.
Oh, that's cool. This feels like a lot more like a horror game than I was expecting. I mean, I knew there was going to be spooky elements to the game, but I wasn't expecting a,
What's going on?
Stay sharp. It's dicey here.
Yeah, I was expecting it to still be more of an action game rather than have a lot of these horror vibes to it. I'm not complaining, actually, I really like it.
Calm down. You can't trust your eyes in here.
Marvelous. You have touched the other side, yet remain alive and well. One could hardly ask for a better observer. With this, my plan is complete.
Dude, I want one of those Hanya masks.
And who are you? A human. There is another. It's you. Nescient fool. I liberated your spirit from its prison, yet still you cling to mortal flesh.
That's right. Came back for you.
Intriguing. Sheer strength of will. Alas, our business must wait.
I told you to keep your hands off!
I see. She's still your fear. I will be her salvation.
These masks are fucking dope. bothered to put one like right next to my Ghost of Tsushima mask.
Where am I? Am I dead?
Yeah. If you don't do something about it. It's been 3 seconds in the real world. One more breath, and you're gone.
No, I can't die yet.
You've got one way out of this. Give me your body. I'll save your sister.
You expect me to trust you?
I'm not forcing you. But then once you die, your sister's left to that bastard. Period.
Am I gonna disappear?
Don't know. Pray on it.
Her name is Mari. And I'm Akito Isuki.
Now we're doing intros? Fine. Call me KK. Gave up my real name.
KK. Please. Help Mari.
Okay, there's some cultural things that I don't understand here, but I love the visuals of the spider lilies. I absolutely love them. I love them in anime and anything that I see them in. I don't know what they necessarily mean in Japanese culture and everything. I know there's a connection between them and death, but they're really dope looking.
Mari.
Oh, weren't you supposed to give up your body? Is KK now in control? What?
She's always giving me crap about locking up. Hypocrite. Mari. Mari! Is this?
Come on. Get it together.
So I'm still here?
Count your lucky stars. You're looking beautiful, sport.
Piss off!
Oh, bite me. I like him.
So, you're gonna let me use your body, right?
I never said that. And I'm still here.
Whoa, backing out on our deal?
I didn't say that either.
If you say so. Still, it's pretty cozy in here now.
Do you have any idea where that asshole took my sister?
Well, for his plan to work, he'll need to hold this giant ritual.
So, If we just find out where that...
Slow down. He'd kill you in a heartbeat right now. You can't rush this. There's someplace else we're gonna go first.
Alright, so far, I really like KK. He's really just kind of a smarmy asshole, and you know me, I love that personality. But I'm digging Akito too, you know, the dutiful brother kind of trope. But you know, people always give me shit because I'm a dub over sub fan. And you know, people are like, dubs aren't as good. Dubs aren't as good. Dubs, in recent years especially, have really been improving. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to tell you every dub is amazing, but I still prefer I prefer dubs just because I want to watch the show. I don't want to have to get so invested in subtitles and everything, because then I miss some visual stuff. It's a whole thing. But especially in recent years, dubs have been getting very good. Specifically, look at My Dress Up Darling, the anime with Amelie voicing. Oh my God, Marin. There we go. I couldn't think of the character's name. Is it Marin or Marin? I prefer Marin because that's how it looks more correct to me, but I guess not important. Well, yeah, either way, like I was saying, I prefer dubs. I stand by that statement. So kind of waiting for the game to kind of like open up, because I know it's supposed to be an open world sort of action RPG.
Did they all just vanish?
Probably. And if their plan's working, communication with the outside will be cut off too.
You've been after this guy for a while?
Yeah. Didn't stop me from getting killed though. Anyway, enough talk. Let's get moving. Our first stop is Yugenzaka.
So yeah, so far the game's still kind of on rails, but as far as I know, it's supposed to... I believe it's supposed to open up and be a... You know, eventually it's supposed to open up and become more of a... an open world game. Alright, so let's read here. So we have... after losing his life to a man wearing a Hanya mask, Aikido emerges with a shadowy figure. Goes by the name KK, completely restoring him to life, together to pursue the Hanya, yada yada yada. So KK is the spirit of a dead man who possessed Aikido's body. After the latter has sustained near-fatal injuries in an accident, KK seeks revenge against Hanya. Mari, Akito Izuki's 17-year-old sister, and a high school student. A blaze that erupted in her apartment has left her grievously burned and unconscious at a Shibuya Central Hospital. Hanya kidnaps her to serve as catalyst for a ceremony, and Hanya, a mysterious man wearing a Hanya mask, as seen in no plays, believed to be connected to the mass vanishing that has taken place in Shibuya. He grievously wounds Akito before whisking his sister Mari away. And yes, I am planning on going through all those character, bios. There we go.
Stay away from that stuff. It's dangerous.
You know, I've been sitting around kind of laughing, thinking, oh man, I'm hearing everybody saying, oh, Sony's got a...
Let's check it out.
Look who's here.
They're in our way. Take them out.
Oh, Sony needs to come up with a... with some sort of answer to Game Pass, and... You know, They're falling behind the times, blah, 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 blah. Yet,
Can't dodge him. Try to block. Keep your guard up.
wait, is there a dodge? He said if you can't dodge him, or you can't dodge him, like a, whatever. No, as I was saying,
Finished. All that's left is the gate.
there we go. Yeah, as I was saying, I've been listening to people, well, Sony needs an answer to Xbox's Game Pass and all this, and I'm sitting here going, yeah, you know what? Here's Sony's answer. They just keep dropping games. Looking at you, Microsoft. Granted, I mean, this is a Bethesda game, sort of. I don't know how this game's exclusivity deal works, because it is a Bethesda game, but it's a Sony exclusive.
Good. So we can still cleanse the gates. Hey, take a look inside the shrine. Katashiro. We can use those. We're done here. Let's move on. What's that?
Kaguda Suzu, a series of bells affixed to a small rod, which are rung by Shinto shrine maidens as they perform ritualistic Kaguda dances. My guess the exclusivity deal with this game and Bethesda and whatnot works kind of like how MLB The Show is working for Sony. Sony's probably getting some revenue, so Microsoft's probably getting some revenue from this, but I don't know. I still give Sony credit because it's a Sony exclusive. Aww. I love Shibas.
Barking at?
Over there. We can stop this. There's still time to save them. These things have already done enough to this city. Not that way. Turn around. You gotta rescue those spirits.
Yeah, well, I'm fighting this guy, and I was backing up trying to create some distance, asshole.
Wrong way, kid. Get back there and help those spirits. The fog must have turned them into spirits. Let's see if we can't help out a little. Why don't you get out one of those Katashiro?
They got sucked in.
Looks like it worked. Okay, now for step 2. See if you can find a phone booth around here.
Do they still have those?
Just go find one, kid.
But yeah, like I was saying, I think the exclusivity deal, yeah, is kind of like the show. I don't know, man. I just think that yellow ether crystals, explore Shibuya, means blah, 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 blah. They will award you valuable Meika. When shattered, be sure to take advantage of them.
Okay, now what?
Pick up the receiver. I'll connect us.
What the hell?
Ed built these things. Hold that Katashiro up to it. Anyone the fog turned into a spirit should go back to normal once we send them outside.
What is this thing? It's him.
A futile endeavor. Only I hold the key to these souls' salvation. Now stand aside. You are no savior.
Stand aside. Come on. We need to get out there and help as many spirits as we can.
240,300.
Yugenzaka.
Can I pet him? Oh my god, can I pet him? Yeah, you can pet him. Yeah, good boy. Special device is called scan through blah blah blah. Friend of KK's named Ed awaits their arrival. Okay. Yeah, good boy.
What is up with this fog?
Get away from it! Quick!
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I kind of want to get into this rant because, yeah, I was talking about, Sony, and I kind of mentioned Sony's response to the Xbox Game Pass. Look, man, I still don't get how Game Pass is profitable.
That was supposed to be the plan. But everything's gone sideways. So hell if I know what he's doing.
You know, I've never understood how they remain profitable with that business model. Just because if you know, oh well, you're giving away, or
Just leave it for now. Keep moving.
you know, you're letting people play games for free. Granted, it's a subscription model, but they're playing for some games for free, and from a consumer standpoint, I sit here and go, I'd much rather just own my games and play them and download them whenever I want, instead of wondering, oh, is it free on Game Pass? I know there's a really good selection. Told me how good it is. I have friends IRL who tell me it's cool. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just not for me. Which is kind of why I've always said I don't think Sony really needs a straight up answer for it, because I think they do just fine on their own.
The convenience store might be able to find something useful.
Is that a cat?
Technically, it's a yokai. Must have come out when all the humans vanished.
I love how goofy this is, yet KK's just taking this all just so seriously. A Humion in my shop. Lots of stuff to trade Mew for it. Have a look. Okay.
Like they sell Katashiro. The more we got, the more efficient we can be rescuing souls.
Who just carries around cucumbers? I always find myself buying stuff like this. Oh, they've got engine. I like that stuff.
Okay, let's buy a
I
Katashiro.
wonder what we could use this for.
They've got some unusual stuff here.
That's weird.
I hate waiting for people to shop.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Head up to the second floor there.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I was saying, it's nothing new. I've stated that opinion on the channel before, that I don't think Sony needs a direct competitor to Game Pass. I think they do just fine on their own. Headgear, performing lion dances. I think they do just fine on their own with their own model, which is just release good games. Microsoft, which I guess kind of comes to my biggest issue with Microsoft right now is that they've, I don't want to say they've become more of a publisher, because I mean they kind of are. They are a publisher, but it seems like they're more interested in, and I think they've even said this, they're more interested in the service of creating video games as opposed to just making video games, which frustrates me, because can we just play video games? You know, that's what I like about Sony. It's a good game. I can either buy it, I can not buy it. You know, that's my decision as a consumer. I don't have to go through a subscription model and see if the game I want to play is on it or not. I just want to own my games and be done. I'm simple that way, I guess. I'm not looking to the future. Sorry, I was exploring a little bit here. You know, so that's just one of those game things in recent memory that I still don't get.
First, we'll need to unblock the entrance.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm using the touchpad. Oh, that's really cool.
So, what's in there?
You'll see. Just get inside.
You can choose to leave it to KK if you want. Oh, that's neat. I love goofy stuff like that with the touchpad.
What is this place?
You know, kind of while I'm thinking about it, you know, it's talking about game trends right now that just are weird to me, that I don't fully understand. What is up with this hatred right now between fans of Horizon Forbidden West and oh my god, is it Elden Ring, that game that I'm just not gonna play because it's just not my thing. Again, nothing against FromSoft games, they're just not my thing. I get it, people love them. Although everybody's like, oh, Elden Ring's so different. Really? I've seen gameplay of it. It looks pretty traditional for FromSoft. Not saying that's a bad thing, it's just, okay, it's another FromSoft game, just more open world, which is cool, but
Everything on this map falls within the barrier. You saw what happens. Anyone who touches the fog inside vanishes.
Barrier? Are you saying that everyone in Shibuya is gone?
Yeah. At least 50 to 100,000 will have vanished by now.
50 to 100,000?
That can't be.
I'm not really concerned with the body count, though. What matters is that your sister and our man are somewhere in here.
But where, though?
But yeah, just kind of finishing out this rant before we kind of close the video. We're going to obviously check that out before we close too. But, you know, it's my issue with... I guess I just...
Some of my old case files. Keep them close.
Yeah, I guess... investigation notes. Okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah? You want to do it?
No way.
What we've got here is some food from the other side. We ought to be able to eat it. Might hit us a little differently than your average fare, though.
Food from the underworld not only restores your health like everyday food, temporary boost abilities, remain duration, yada yada yada.
Hey, is this your book?
Yeah, saw Kappa as a kid. Been hooked ever since.
For real? So you've always been weird, huh?
Wait, did it say Gates of Gehenna? Or Underworld Gates? Okay. But yeah, whatever I was talking about, I'm getting distracted here. Generally, what I'm saying is I don't understand the fight that's going on between the Forbidden West fans and Elden Ring. Even Sony's getting involved in it, which I think is a little ridiculous. It's a Daruma. Yeah, I don't get it. It's kind of why I've not talked about it on the channel, is because, but I keep seeing people talking about it. I've had friends, real life, asking me about it, and I'm just like, I already read that. I'm like, I don't get what the big deal is. I just don't. You know, they're games. If you enjoy them, play them. If you don't.
They were friends.
Huh?
Emphasis on the were. Our friend in the mask isn't shy about killing. We shouldn't have been either.
So, you all fought against that guy together then? Whoa, it's like a secret base.
How old are you? It's a safe house.
What is this?
You like it? Help yourself.
Where'd you even get this?
My old job afforded me certain special channels.
Who are you?
Let's just say I was one of this country's guard dogs, but I ran with a pack of strays.
Well, whatever you are, you're no model citizen, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just noticed the mouth is moving with the Japanese track.
All right, we've got a weapon now. Time to move. A barrier? They're gonna crush the whole building! There has to be a way to break this barrier. Find it! It's a barrier stone. Smash it! Should be more of them. Keep searching.
What's happening?
We're getting more underworld interference because of the barrier.
Whoa!
It's gonna crush us if we don't do something about it.
They look like the mimics from Prey. Can I get a flashlight?
It's too far away. Put an arrow through it. Take aim, and then let her rip.
Yep, note to self. Must account for drop.
This place is safe now.
So I'm gonna guess there are times where weaving is what we should be doing and times that we need to use the bow.
We've still got stones to find. Keep looking. We're not gonna last long. Get moving!
Toilet seats. I shouldn't find that as funny as I do. I'm just such a child.
A dead end?
No. We can go up.
You know, earlier I was mentioning how much I like those the spider lilies and the look of them and everything, and it just, I guess I don't understand them because I'm, you know, not Japanese. I've never, haven't grown up around that culture, so you know, I wouldn't understand what they're, you know, so I don't have a firm grasp on what they mean about death and everything.
Could have done without that.
In their culture. I know it has something to do with it. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Either way. Something else that I guess I don't get is the bag
The barrier's disappeared.
that Akito is wearing.
Might still be around. Head downstairs.
Even KK, when he's materialized outside of Akito's body, is wearing one of those. It kind of looks like a fanny pack, but it's worn across the chest. Yeah, excuse me. Whenever I play, whenever I read manga, a lot of characters are using that as just a place to keep their wallet and whatnot. Is that just a common thing in Japan? And so I'm gonna guess it's not made fun of.
No, but
So you can see him too, huh? Okay, listen carefully and do what I say.
whoa.
Guess we got this guy to thank for that barrier. Get after him.
This is cool. Yeah, like I was about to say though, I'm gonna guess it's not.
What is that?
Corruption. Try reaching out with my power, just like before. Hey, get out of there. You're gonna get hurt.
I see something.
That's the heart of the corruption. Destroy it.
Okay, can I actually? There we go.
Looks like they were trapped by that corruption. Probably a lot of spirits like that around the city.
Corruption and spirits. Spirits can sometimes be caught up in... Okay.
Let's move on.
The trail's gone cold.
He might have caught on to us and bolted. Oh well, given the circumstances, I say we take a detour. There's a big shrine not too far from here. Might be able to find something we can use. Let's go take a look.
That seems like kind of a long shot.
Never know till you try. After all, I found that bow of yours inside a shrine.
You mean stole?
All property is theft, kid.
Oh my god. Yeah, if I was a voice actor, I had to say that, I'd throw up. You giddy. Oh, he's in a bad mood. Should pat him. Should try to be his friend.
Wait.
Ah, okay.
Sensing something nearby.
What is it?
Concentrated energy of some kind.
So I can use spear weaving to cleanse those. I don't actually have to go right up to the core. I just see that kind of like landmark spot, and it's gray on my map. Makes me want to go see what it is.
There's a torii gate up there.
We'll need to cleanse it. A Tengu.
Tengus?
Maybe we can use it to get on the roof of that building.
Whoa! That was crazy.
That went better than I thought. Yokai can be pretty handy.
Grappling and gliding, you can move the air, blah blah. Grapple, extend wide with Tengu. Hold X for a short time, you fall. Okay. Okay. There we go. I didn't see the torii gate. Somehow I missed it.
Looks like that cleared more of the fog.
Yeah. I can hear more and more spirits calling out for help. We're gonna save them.
Alright, exploring further with side missions. In addition to progressing through the main story, there are a number of side missions available through the city. These missions involve various activities, including supernatural investigations, involving yokai, and helping lost spirits. They are not linked to the main mission progression. Starting locations for side missions can be reviewed in the map menu. Okay. Okay, so those are the treasure icons. Those are just landmarks. Okay, so the gray marker appears when they're there, so to speak. Handicraft Nekomata. Stalls run by Nekomata search for rare items. Some shops sell rare items, including KK's investigation notes, Magatama, and more. Interesting. Zakishi Wadashi. There seems to be a spirit with something to say. Deep cleansing, same situation. Okay, guys. We will check that stuff out in the next video. I am gonna take a quick break, grab something to eat, and I don't know, I'm debating if I'm gonna do the prelude after I eat, or if I'm gonna do the prelude after I eat, or
And put the pressure on that masked freak. It's a win-win.
or what. But either way, we're going to call this one here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, social media can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel.
Hey, falling's still terrifying when you're dead.
My bad.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, my name's AJ Kells. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.